Alright, welcome to my day 60 progression guide. So for today, we did not get a level increase. But starting out, you want to go to your artificial island, so go to build, then hit go, then load in. Then you want to go back to build, then you want to hit claim, so that way you get all your resources. Because remember, you can only hold these for 24 hours. A quick reminder, don't forget your common enemies. I got mine yesterday, but now that I got my kitty house to level 9, I'm starting to work on the turtle house. I want to try to get that to level 9, because personally I'm trying to go for the Cocoa Matrix. I could go for the Samir Matrix if I get the Pawpaw house, but it also uses supply materials, and I have quite a bit of Samirs, and I think having a 4-set Cocoa is a little bit stronger than having higher star Samir, at least at this point. But with it being the end of the week, you want to buy your weekly items. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and pass on the special gifts because I'm trying to upgrade the turtle house and I don't really need that many gifts. For supply materials, I only got the SSR relic box, and I also got a few SR relic box shards, but I might start saving so that way I can upgrade the Pawpaw house. This small weapon augmentation box I'm also going to probably pass because I want to save my energy, but I got the big one. I have like 400 weapon batteries, so I just passed on this one, but clusters are always good to get. But besides that, you want to do Mia's Kitchen, and then you want to do your bounties. Next we have Vitality, starting with joint operations. So for today, we got access to Bracers, Chest, and a Shiro Matrix. Then we got access to Pants, Gloves, King, and a Crow Matrix. So this is a pretty good dungeon to run, and you might even want to use some Vitality solution. But don't forget to check out Interstellar Exploration, and you want to look and see if you have any level 3 Stargates. And how you know is if this category has 2 or more. But if you have any level 2 Nanofibers or Booster Frames, you might want to pick that up. But besides that, you can do Dimensional Trials, just make sure it's difficulty 5, or you can do Space-Time Domains, but just make sure it's difficulty 5. And if you're pressed for time, you can always do some Omnium Beacons. Then don't forget to do your daily gifts. You want to go to the black market and talk to Hopkins. You want to go to Cetus Island and do the claw machine. Then you want to do your 2 ability trainings. Quick tip, if you get the rhythm training, Samir is MVP. Next, you want to maintain your vehicle. So some of the best places is Astra Shelter. The next place would be Bangi Shelter. After that, we got the black market. And the best place, High Crows. Also attack any elemental rocks you see for crystal. Then we have Vera Orienteering. So we have 4 days left of this event, and once we reach 100% for our server, we should be able to get 100 dark crystals. I recommend that you do the request missions, but with a small caveat. When it comes to the password chest, you probably want to skip that. The reason being is it gives like 600 energy here, but you could just farm 1 world boss and get 500 energy. Plus, you want to try to save all of your password chips for Vera, but if you've been saving your weekly golden chips, you should be able to knock out 3 this week and 3 next week, and then you can collect this request mission. But as I previously said, if you don't have enough energy to clear out the shop, I just recommend farming these world bosses. If you enjoy these daily guides, I would greatly appreciate a like so that way it can spread more on YouTube. Then you got your weekly tab. You want to make sure you're doing enough things down here so you can get everything up top, which brings us to our challenges. Now, if you're trying to do something like the Bygone Phantasm or Frontier Clash, you might want to save your Mia's Kitchen so that way you can power yourself up, but just make sure you use your 3 attempts before the day is over so you don't lose out on any resources. But starting with the Bygone Phantasm. So as you see, my rank has dropped. I need to go in here and maybe get a slightly better score here, and I need to actually attempt the very last one. And then I have quite a bit of climbing that I need to do in the regular Bygone Phantasm. But it's still looking like this guy is not touched with that 5,600 score. So hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get 5,000 points and it might not be that bad. We'll see. Frontier Clash. Since today's Saturday, we got another attempt. So if you've been saving your attempts like I've been, you should have 3 out of 3. So you want to make sure you definitely do this before the next week starts, because we could get something like Bolt Immune, which could be very hurtful for a lot of people. Make sure you knock out your attempts before the weekend's over. Wait, Riz, if this is a first time boss for you, you want to go ahead and knock that out. The Wormhole. Today is the last day to complete the new Wormhole, that way you can get all that energy crystal dust. Then we have the raids. You want to make sure you knock that out before the week is over, because all of these give a lot of energy crystal dust plus crystal chunks. Apex League. If you're trying to go for Grand Marshal, you want to try to put a couple hours in each day. Then we have our daily buys. So you want to go to shop, hot, then buy your 2 vitality solutions. Now this is only if you can afford it. Then you got the Commissary, starting with the Crystal Dust store. So you want to make sure you buy your advancement modules and your booster modules for the week. Then when it comes to your Go Crystal Dust, I recommend that you buy the boots, And if you have a good pair of boots, then you can buy the hand cards. And if you have a good pair of hand cards, then you can buy whatever else you want. Weapon store, we're coming towards the end of the week, so if you want to buy an extra weapon, feel free. Or you can save it and wait for maybe a limited banner character to get added to the pool. Crew store, the only thing I recommend is that you buy relic shards, and the relic shards that are good is either Space-Time Rift, only once it reaches level 3, or Omnium Shield. And how you get crew points is by doing your daily donation and knocking out your 4 missions for the week. But again, if you see password chips, you want to skip this so that way you can save them for Vera. Then we got the support store. You want to make sure you buy your 3 joint supply chips for the week. And how you get support points is doing Frontier Clash normal, to where you can get 375 support points, machine parts, and lots of experience. Or you can do Matrix Drills difficulty 1 in a team of 2, or Void Risk, to where you can get 150 support points. Or you can farm world bosses, force decipher, get 100 support points, as well as machine parts. But besides that, I would go achievement hunting, explore the map, or go mount farming. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If so, feel free to join the Discord, to where we give out daily codes and I answer questions. But other than that, talk with you guys later.